Hey guys, Ken with Oregon Bigfoot and Outdoor Adventure. I want to give you a little recommendation. Not that I would normally do this, but we were out at Chappie-Shasta OHV park. Got home today, and the first night we went on a place called Escape Trail. Yeah, Escape Trail was a good name for it because once you got into it, you couldn't escape it. You had to do the 3 miles through. Problem is, our brand new $23,000 machine, you know, and all that stuff, bushes just raking on the side. So the damage is definitely done. But I had some of this that I'd never used before. It was unopened. It's Meguiar's flagship premium marine wax. This stuff is amazing. I will highly recommend this to you, but I'm going to do kind of a before and after. So on this here, you can't really see now, and the video doesn't do it justice, but there were just scratches all down this. Now this isn't a miracle. This isn't raise Lazarus from the dead kind of thing here. But let me tell you, it takes a machine that was just really scarred up and scratched up, and it conceals that and makes it look really nice again. So this is the right side. That one's all done. And I'm gonna get over to here. I did this side right here on the tailgate. You can still see a little bit of it, but I'm gonna try and capture this right here. See if you can see it. And I'm gonna show you a little video after this to see if you guys can pick out how much better it is. So this is all down here, down on the door, up here, up on the fender. This will be a good one, I hope. So you can see that scratch all the way down there, or mar, I should say. And you can see it right there on that bright area. I'll get it all done and show you here in a little bit. Okay, you can see that kind of mar line or scratch line all the way down. This is a before. I'll give you an after. It's not really a scratch, actually. Kind of a mar since it's plastic. I'll do an after here in just a sec. Okay, fellas. You can go down that line. I mean, it's still there slightly. And to be fair, I go over these a couple of times. I don't do it just one time. But wow, what a change. I'm so happy because I was so bummed. Hey, not to mention, I'm not gonna go over this too much. I gotta do this whole door section right here because there's a lot of surface scratches in that. I might do it again, but again, this isn't raise Lazarus from the dead miracle, but it gets your machine looking good again, and it gives it a nice sheen that it doesn't have from the factory. That's what's really nice. And if you really want to work on some of the solid plastic areas too, you can see I can get some sheen there if you don't want it to be really flat. I haven't worked on it, I just accidentally hit it a couple times. Okay, kind of some final thoughts here. Did a really great job. Again, it's not a miracle, but man, it covered up or masked all the surface scratches that we had. And when I was stuck on that trail called Escape Trail, it's a trail you can't escape for 3 miles-ish. It was terrible, and I was thinking, oh my gosh, I'm just ruining this green machine. But looks great. I'm gonna tell you also that if you want a little extra sheen to what the factory was, I would go ahead and use this stuff. Looks really good. Also, hey, just as a thought, the 2-inch lift kit was really nice. I absolutely hate, and I mean hate, the fact that you have to use steering spacers in the front, and the steering on this thing is so terrible now, in that it has a really large circumference of turning now. It was used to be really nimble. So I'm gonna do new tender springs, and I'm supposed to pick up between 1.5 inches and 2 inches there, and I'm gonna take off this Super ATV lift. I think just don't like that part of it. The rest of it I really liked. Obviously it gives it a great stance. My tip came in, so I'll be putting on my tip here soon. I was hoping that was going to come in before we left to Chappie-Shasta, so I had all that, but it came in the day that we actually left. Everything else is working great. The lights worked fantastic. It was a great trip. The thing four-wheeled like a bad mamma jamma. Sorry, that's the neighbor doing some remodeling in the house. The only other thing that I experienced was, you can see there, the old rock chips. Not so much on that one, but this one. I got to get some of that gold paint because I rashed it pretty good. Trying to do a rock garden again. Anyway, Ken with Oregon Bigfoot and Outdoor Adventures. Please like, subscribe, and hit that bell. Thanks, guys.